Hey guys, how's it going? Az here, and welcome back to our World of Warcraft Warlock playthrough, where we have Prince Ozzy, and we have just arrived on the last episode to the wonderful town of Brill, where we've collected a few quests, and now we must go and get said quest done. So, we have got a few things to get done today to move up. The goal is hopefully to get a few more levels under our belt and see how everything goes. So first of all, we need to get some blood from these hounds. Nothing from that one, but that is okay. Actually, I don't know what that is. Life tap. Oh yeah, I've just wasted my own health. Right. Okay. That's fine. And we'll pop that on as well, just to give us a little bit more defense against anything that we're fighting today. Do we need dusk bats as well? I can't remember. I don't think so, no. Just the hounds, and then we'll need to go up to the knolls, fight a few of them, and obviously get the Icors as well, and potentially look at Maggot Eye, although Maggot Eye is a little bit of a higher level. Level 10 quest, I think Maggot Eye himself is level 10 as well. I may be wrong. But if memory serves, I believe he is. Off to a nice start with these hounds. Sometimes you can attack these guys for a little while and the drops aren't the greatest, so having two already is a good start. And I think sometimes that's what makes this game the journey and grind as you'll probably know and remember it as. It's a lot of time where you're fighting the same enemies for quite some time just to get that one quest item. Or in this case, several. And if the drops are low, it can make it a little bit more difficult. What's this one? Oh yeah, it takes away the melee attack, which will be good for fighting certain foes. I know for one, when we're fighting Maggot Eye, we will probably reduce his damage. We do need to get the putrid claws as well, so we can give this a little fight. I think Chotip's trying to break up with me. Is that what it sounds like? He doesn't want to be part of this team anymore. And in the nicest way possible. I don't think Chotip has a choice though in the matter. Unless, unfortunately, he dies. But we'll deal with that if we come to that. For the meantime, he's stuck with us. He doesn't sound happy about it. I find that quite funny that he's got his own little voice lines. He feels part of the world just like everything else does. Okay, we don't need to know actually. I was going to use mana for the first time, but it's coming back up quite nicely. beloved drops, right? It's what we love. Despite all that, though. Everything's coming along nicely. I don't know why I used that. I feel like I just wanted to use something to feel like I was participating in this fight. We'll go ahead and we'll have one of our waters. Since we've not had one, I'm sure Prince Ozzy is wanting a little taste of something. And we've no need to eat anyone at the moment because our health has been sitting pretty good, to be fair.
Do I have to?
Let's immolate the other one and corrupt them as well. Just so they were taking damage while we were dealing with the other one, but the other one's dead. I'm guessing thanks to my lovely companion. Oh, we've hit the jackpot again with another pouch, which always come in handy. We don't have the mail. I'm trying to put on a mail belt. Obviously not gonna happen, but another item we can sell, so that's okay. We'll go ahead and just eat this one. Our first meal. Hitting a little bit harder, obviously, with their... Is a level 4, I believe that last mob was. Thank you, Chotip. You need one more claw, so we're off to a great start here. And Chotip genuinely actually seen some damage there. Don't know what to do if Chotip ever perished. It'd be a very sad day to say the least for our prince here. So hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon, okay? But in the meantime, we'll take the level up. We won't take a final claw, but we will take the level up. And we just need to find one more that we can fight, but we do have a company now on the farm. There's one there. Hopefully this rotting dead is the final piece to our puzzle. Yeah, I don't know what I just did there, to be honest. I think I took away my health again for some mana. Although I could be doing that, to be fair. And is it the case? It is. We have our final piece, which is good. What is that? Auctioneer's okay. And that is mail again for the boots, so we can't use them. And we already have them, so that's fine. We have, to be fair, we could run back that way. We're going to head this way. We should see more Darkhounds on this journey. And we're going to go and try and take out some of these Scarlet Warriors over this way. And then we can backtrack and head north. And kind of just deal with the rot hides in one big section. Would probably be the best way to go about this. And while we're on this journey, I just want to thank anyone that chooses to jump in and watch. I really do appreciate it. If you can see, we are starting to get a few different series going on the channel. And I'm looking forward to experience them with you guys. Or if you're just specifically here for the WoW content, then I appreciate that nonetheless. It's just lovely to have yous. There we go. Another quest ready to be handed in. And yeah, so this, obviously this channel may be a wee bit different from what you're normally used to. This is more, I was going to say back to your traditional Let's Plays, but in a sense it's more casual than that. There's no camera. It's just the journey and maybe my voice to either help narrate the story or just so you can hear what my thought process is. I'm not really sure what we're going for here, but just something a little bit different from everything else that you have on YouTube. We also, I do have another channel, which is just as Taz, where going forward is going to be more, how do I say, a different type of to videos where obviously you'll see my camera, probably a lot more energy and edited videos with specific stories to be told on the videos going forward and in the past. But if you're wanting just long gameplay videos of questing, leveling, general, just going through, then you've came to the right place for this channel.
I'm listening.
What? What? You want money? You don't owe any money. Later? What later? You want to fight then? Alright, mate. Let's do this. Owe you any money?
Farewell.
So, seems like Calvin's tried to pull a little fast one on us. We ain't gonna stand for that, are we? You go for an extra wee hit there and then realise that that was wrong. Okay, okay. Give me a minute to rest now. Go on and beat me up. Good. That's right. I do think that we can hand this in once he pulls himself together. There we are.
And you are...
Incredible. What skill? What you be? Easy prey. Got me good, you did. Here's the coin I promised. Not as much as I said it'd be. But that's on account of me lying to you in the first place.
Beware.
I guess at least you're honest slightly. I don't really know if that helps at all in my case, but he deserved the beating. So now I'm gonna have to fight this because it'll kill Chotip if I don't. Because Chotip attacks anything that attacks me. I think I could put him on passive. And then that means, just now at least, he's not going to do anything until I tell him to. Actually, we're past all the enemies we want. We can go back to what we need them for. Scarlet Warriors. There we are. 1 down, 9 to go.
You know, we've had a lot of fun together. It's been really special, but I think it's
Jota really doesn't want to spend time with me. And I'm guessing many people who play WoW, if you have found this video, you are most likely embracing the Dark Portal right now. If you haven't, have you got a character currently in Azeroth trying to get up to level 60 to adventure in the Outlands? Or are you doing hardcore? What's your stories? You can tell me your stories. I know some people are actually, I don't want to say completed, because you don't technically complete this, but some people are already level 70, now doing all the dungeon runs to get higher gear and everything they need. For that, I guess you would call it endgame content. And I just ate a mushroom, which I didn't mean, but we'll cannibalize this person and it'll go faster. The mushroom would have probably taken a wee bit longer. We've got plenty of mushrooms anyway. Pushed the wrong button, didn't I? Pop that up there just now so I don't make the same mistake. It's funny, I also had a note of someone said to me on live stream before when I was playing about my camera being too zoomed in, and in a sense I like to zoom out when I need to have it out, so sometimes I will play with it up like this, but for the more chill at the moment I don't need that. When I'm playing hardcore, yeah, it helps to have it out as high as possible so I can see where everything's coming from. I think it depends on what I'm up to in the occasion more than just always having it zoomed out. Quite like the closer camera to see the character and see what's going on. I know you can technically still see when it goes in, but it's a bit more personal when you're closed in towards your character, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we can't eat them yet. That's fine. There we are. Nice lot of pilot quests done. All we've really got left now is the 3 different quests that are all about the rot hides, which are up here, which we can sort out. Got a few quests to hand in. that we can get to, but other than that, it's going pretty well. I just went to take a drink. And I don't know how I managed it. But somehow half of the glass, well, not half of the glass, but half of the mouthful somehow went all over my face and my top. I don't really know what happened there. But these things happen, I guess, right? We have a mage with us in the glades. Seemed to be busier the last time we were adventuring in the death knell over this, but who knows, maybe we'll see more people. I'm guessing obviously because this is the Burning Crusades anniversary servers, most people are going to be up at the higher levels or in the Outlands by now. Gordo has seen Doomweed. It's not Doomweed, sorry, that's the Gloomweeds that he was sending us to get in the first place. And there's a little rogue. So there's still a few people, I guess, I'm wanting to make new characters for this. Unless they are trying the hardcore TBC add-on. While we're running through here, actually, we'll just hand in some of the quests that we've got, right?
Embrace the shadow.
Do you have those portrait claws? Yes, I do. Well done. I regret not being there to see you smash those undead into rotting pulp.
Beware.
The Scourge are trying to form a base at the Agaman Mills. If they do, then they can stage further attacks within Terracefall. The orders have been given. The Scourge and the mills must be destroyed. Go to the mills, collect notched ribs from Rattlecage and Crack Skulls soldiers, and blackened skulls from Dark Eye Bonecasters. To get to the mills, follow the road west. After crossing the bridge, take the next fork north, then keep going north. When you see windmills, the battle will begin.
Our time will come.
No problem. And that is obviously back basically from the way we came, which we can deal with after we've dealt with what we're going to go and see now. Thank you for your efforts. There we go. While you were collecting samples for me, my experiments led me to realize that more reagents will be required for this new disease to spread properly. Poisoning some hapless victim is child's play. Plaguing the entire world proves to be a bit more complicated. I will need 5 vial fin scales from Murlocs in the vicinity. You will find the creatures along the coast, to the north, or to the west. The great Murloc quests. This quest was the first real sense of danger I had when starting off in hardcore.
Speak quickly. Remember.
Most excellent Warlock.
Discipline.
The strategic documents from Executive Aaron contain all the details we need to wipe the human infestation from the lands. According to the information, the Scarlet Crusade has assigned Captain Perrine and a brigade to the ruined tower southwest of Brill. Kill Perrine along with 3 zealots and 3 missionaries and report back to me.
Trust no one.
That can be done.
What would you ask of death?
Executor Zygon tells me you've been out killing Scarlet Crusaders. Tirsfall Glades is crawling with them. Vari Mithras, Lieutenant to the Dark Lady, is seeing to it personally that the scum of Azeroth, the human race, gets wiped into oblivion. Here in Tirsfall Glades, we face a particularly annoying breed of humans, the Scarlet Crusade. Venture forth and wage an offensive on the Scarlet Crusade, Warlock. Bring me back 10 rings as proof of your loyalty
Farewell.
to the Dark Lady. Oh,
What is
I
it?
did not accept that. I just closed it off. And then Coleman.
Speak quickly.
The Agaman family was the most prosperous family in Tirsfall Glades. I used to work their mills before the plague. When this scourge first came, the Agamans fortified their home and convinced those in their employ to remain and help them defend. We were fools, but at least we were loyal fools. The Agamans in their pride doomed us the undeath, and now they are minions of the scourge. Serve the Forsaken by defeating the Agamans who fell to the plague. Serve me by bringing me their remains.
Beware the living.
Devlin Agamand was the younger of two sons in the Agamand family, and in life the two could not be more different. Thurman was tall and gentle, while his younger brother was weak and sharp-tongued. When Agamand Mills fell to the plague, I was not surprised to hear that Devlin was quick to succumb. His mad chattering can still be heard near the road leading to Agamand Mills. I'm collecting the remains of the Agamans and I want poor Devlin. Find him, destroy him, and bring me his bones.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Problem. Is the last person upstairs? Yes, Gretchen. Hello, Gretchen. So cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon, but no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed bloody bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me 5 duskbat pelts and some coarse thread, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, Prince Ozzy, so that I can continue to serve the cause.
Goodbye.
And we can do that for you. Now we have ever so pile of quests. And we're going to just quickly create these bandages to get our first aid up. It's always good to have some bandages and health as options. I can't remember what level we have to be before we can get our next type of bandage. It may be 75, it may be 50. I think it may be 50. Not 100% sure, but we can click here and check. 40, right, so when we get to 40 on that,
Hello.
we can then deal with it. There we go. Just quickly got rid of everything that we don't need. I don't know if anything of there was any use to us, but I guess we're never going to know, are we? So we can quickly buy some coarse thread from one of these. There we go.
Our enemies abound.
If you see any dusk bats, we could try and fight a few while we're heading towards the Rothhide. I was kind of trying to avoid that. But never mind. It would be nice to at least get a pelt for our troubles there. But hey ho. Maybe we can get one from this one and then we can run over and start the raw hides. since they're here. It makes sense to just quickly. Seems like our shadow bolt goes up a lot slower now, but it might just be me being silly. I know that that one would have went longer because of waiting to get hit. Or everything we were getting hit, I should say. We weren't getting to cast the spell. But it just seemed like it was going up a lot slower than normal. And nothing. Just realised we had no defence on. Never mind. We'll grab this dimweed while we wait for our mana to perk up a little bit. See, instead of wasting water and things, we can just do other things in the meantime, which allows our mana to climb back up. Because it's things that we have to do while we're here anyway, right? So while we have mana, we'll go for this guy. Plenty of weeds kicking about that we can grab. And just while we're here, what's that curse? Spirit reduced. Ah, that's fine. Plenty of dimweeds here. I think they were actually coming to clear that rawhide so they could get all this doomweed, and I've just came out of nowhere and basically stole all their weeds. So they might not be overly happy with that. Got a good rhythm going just now. We might go and attempt my guy, even though I have a higher level than us. We might be able to take them, or it might be the end of Chotip. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we just need 3 more grave robbers, and then it's 5 mongrel that we're looking at. we are. Nearly got all our Elmbalman Icars as well. I don't know how you pronounce that second word. I say Ica. I don't know if that's a different way to pronounce it, because it sounds like I'm saying it wrong. But I'm going to stick with saying that until I'm told otherwise. So if you know the correct way to say it, I would love to know. Right, there's one last grave robber here, and then it's on to the mongrels, and hoping for the best with my guy. Although by the time we get to my guy, hopefully this XP is up to level 8. Do the mongrels drop the Icors as well? I don't think they do. I could be wrong. Can't eat people yet. Oh, we did get the Icar from them. It just has a little sword on their badge and not the bag, because obviously we have to kill them. But they still drop it, which is fun. Which is good. So we can kind of just focus on them. Level 8. Interesting. We'll see how we fare against the level 8s. A nice little judge. Pretty easy. So hopefully that means when it comes to fighting our friend my guy, that I think will be okay. We also have a potion if need be. It won't do much. Well, 70 to 90 actually is most of our health, so it should be enough. Well, Chotip nearly died there. That would have been very upsetting. I think Chotip may die to my guy. Well, we'll stop and we'll get fully charged back up, just for you. There we are. Mana wise, I'll be fine. We can get past that. Nope. Excellent. Now let's travel up to a little shed and see if our old friend Maggot is in. I think we may need to clear some of these mobs first before we do anything. This isn't going to help capturing the attention of two. Oh no. Yep. Okay, that didn't work so well, and little Chotip died, which is very upsetting. I think that's Chotip gone forever now. My arrogance in thinking that we could just run through and destroy everything. The aggro range was pretty strong, but then I guess I'm used to walking by myself in between mobs, and I guess I'll need to start remembering that it's not just me now. If I've got my minion, that means there's two of us walking through. So it is slightly different in that sense. Some food for thought. Which I do believe that started off with them getting aggroed from little Chotip on the left, and then the right one just obviously wanted to get involved as well. If it was just the one, that would have been fine, but two of them just obviously caught us off by surprise there. Oh no. This is not good. I think we may die again here. Plan is jump, bandage, boys away. Okay. Well, I was going to try and bandage as much as I could, then finish him off, but that's fine. We're still going to attempt Maggot Eye, even though this has been a bit of an eye opener. I feel like we can do it. I would like to test what it's like without my minion as well. So if we do some corruption, immolate, and then hit the shadow bolts. Yeah, we can still take something on by ourselves. Pretty comfortably as well. Well, Chotip was a lovely addition to the family. Do we bring back Chotip, or we do? Chotip is ours forever. Lovely. It's like a happy story. Us together forever. I thought that their names might have changed every time you summoned one. Okay, I think if we try to fight one of these guys, it's going to aggro them all, right? I don't know. I've not drunk all my mana. Right, but we'll just test. No, happy days. We should be able to wipe them all out and then grab the main man himself. Our attracting star. He is doing some damage. Maybe we're in over our heads here. Oh, you would. There we go. Perfect timing for that. quickly go through there and now fill up her mana. Let's see how this goes. So I want to try and bring him over here a bit. And he's just brought that mongrel to me. But I think we could do it without him coming and helping there, but hey ho. We used our potion to get up. We were at like 3% at one point, I think, which is kind of crazy. But I think we would have done that without. Although he made me focus on something other, and actually he's standing. I think he was waiting for an invite. He should have said invite. I thought he was just running past it first of all. Ah, well. Right, let's try and, while we're down here, again, we might as well try and get some more.
What's in it for me?
The famous noise of a Warlock. Now, it's not necessarily that Murlocs are dangerous. It's more the numbers game. Murlocs are very easily pulled together. So you fight one, and there's others standing next, then you're basically fighting them all. So you gotta watch. We'll test the Oracle. I don't know how this will. For now, Show Tip's about to die. Move on up. Good stuff. So yeah, we just kind of stay away from the grouped ones and just grab ones that are by themselves, and we should. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Run away, Show Tip. Nope. Show Tip, come on. We don't want the other one. So if we just fight this guy. Oh, this is not good. Right, Show Tip's gonna die. That's just the way it goes. But now I have a dusk bat chasing me as well. I didn't even manage to kill it. It got 4%. That was just a whole mess. Everything that happened there. Just trying to do silly things instead of just sticking to what I was doing. As you can see, my inexperience probably kicking in. One, as a Warlock, and two, just overall, I guess, game MMO type games, or just specifically classic WoW. But it's still very enjoyable. I guess I've been playing a warrior for so long now that if I need to run back a bit like that, I usually hamstring the others and take the other one away that I want to finish off. Forgetting I don't have that ability. So we've got to think of different plans. But the aggro range seems very high. At least from what I remember. Right, we gotta keep an eye on exactly what's our surroundings. So we'll do just that. And we'll go and grab these little poor defensiveless ones that are just sitting by themselves. Ooh, they usually run away. He charged them for his final hit. That's fair play. I don't know if when we hit that one it's going to aggro the one sitting up on the rock. So we'll probably avoid that. Go for this guy again. I don't think there's any oracles storming the beach at the moment. No, they look good. There's two there.
Do I have to?
This one's by himself, so we should be able to get this one. I think if you hit that one, you aggro 3 or 2 that are there, maybe. If this guy runs away, we could be in danger. No, he's running towards us, we're fine. But we're not getting what we need. Which is the annoying part of being in these situations. Okay, quite a lot over there. And again, no scales. We just need 2 more. And hopefully we can grab that from this guy. And if there's another one beyond. I think I just used that twice, which would have depleted my mana. But it's all good. We'll take a little run along the beach or the shore and see if we can find. See, I really think that one lures you in for that one to attack, and then that one clips onto that one. I think that's how it works. So you have to be really cautious when you're fighting the Murlocs, or specifically on hardcore at least. Just pulling the wrong Murloc at the wrong time can do some unlucky circumstances, as you've seen before. Although if I fought that last one, I didn't want to fight 2 of them. But maybe if I sat and fought, we probably might have just killed both of them without having to bring the extra, and me running away taking damage that whole time. There we are. So this is out the way, and now we can head back. With all the rot hides done and dusted. We've got the mills to attend for the death of the family and all the other quests at that region. And after that we have hopefully we can grab some list bats here. And after that I was saying that we have obviously the Scarlet Crusade to go and pop in and visit the captains that are all around the glades. We're not getting the pelts that we need at the moment, but there is a few of these guys to attempt to get them from as we move back to Brill. We're going to attach onto that dark one, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Got a few more here to fight. Grab this one that's away from everything else. Make life a little bit easier for ourselves, isn't it? Ow. Yet we are not getting the luck that we need. The pelts are just not dropping for these dusk bats. Interesting. You think after the amount that we've killed, we would have at least one pelt. I know, right?
We've had a lot of fun together. It's been it's not you, it's me.
I don't know if that's a bug that happens sometimes where it comes up, the looting page, and then goes away. Does that happen to any of you guys? Is it a bug? Or is it just that they had no loot when they died? Because I guess either way would make sense. We'll pop in and hand in a few quests since we're here. And then we'll make our way to the other ends.
The shadows beckon.
This had better be good. Ah, my dimweed, excellent. These will come in quite handy. You've done me, the lady, a fine service today. As promised, here's the reward that you deserve. There we go. I think we're making some good progress. We've managed to clear out the hounds. Well, get blood from hounds, get the claws from the zombies, take out all of the Rothhide quests, even Magi, and topped it off with some Warlocks. You were able to obtain 5 Vital Fin skills from the Warlocks. Yes, the skills are perfect, exactly what I needed for this concoction.
Trust no one.
While you were out gathering, I uncovered some old text in one of my tomes that indicates that an ancient plague wiped out thousands of innocent victims. Later it was discovered that the deadly agent in the plague was preserved through the venom of the nightweb spiders. Bring me some venom from the vicious nightweb spiders to complete this experiment. I want to see if the contagious element from the venom will work with my new concoction. Rumor has it the spiders can be found in eastern glades. Okay. Yeah, we'll go and speak to Zygand.
I am forsaken.
Here.
Beware.
My guys, dastardly acts have finally been avenged. Maybe your acts of valor will send a clear message to those who wish to bring harm to our people. On behalf of the town of Brill, I thank you. And we can't do anything
Watch your back.
with your rewards, which is excellent. So yeah, if we didn't read the quest and kind of just ran through this, we could have had all these levels done probably in a quicker video from the first one. But it's all about the journey, right? Here we go.
Time.
Expertly done. The Scourge are mistaken if they think they can use those corpses against us, and the fluid you gather from the Rothhide slaves will be studied by our apothecaries. It may have secrets we can use against them. As I said, well done. But our struggle continues, and the conflict will surely offer you more chances to prove your worth to the Forsaken. And again, things that I cannot use. I need a fresh report from our Death Guard way station to the east. I must know if more Scourge forces have slipped past the bulwark and into Terracefall. Our vigilance on the border to the Plague Lands must be maintained. We can't let the Scourge get a stronger foothold here. Travel south along the road, then east to the Fork to the way station. Speak with Death Guard Linnae. She has the information I need.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Bether Ishard, a high-ranking and powerful mage in the Undercity to the south, commands me to send him an agent with proven worth against the Scourge. You will be that agent. Present these orders to Bether. He will then instruct you on your mission. I don't know its details, but it deals with recruiting a wayward lich, and it will be dangerous. So ready yourself, Warlock. You must not fail. You may find Bether in the Magic Quarter of the Undercity.
Beware the living.
Well, I think that's a perfect time for us today to call it there. We will go and relax back in our trusted tavern, which is called the Gallows End. And next time, we've got to go around, see the family of Agamand, deal with some Scarlets, and finally travel to the Great Undercity. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and consider following or subscribing, as they say, for more. That's Twitch Brain taking over there. But if you enjoyed this, thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.